I mean, good on him. Good on him, man. But personally, for me, I just don't understand why you have to come out.
Hey, we're recording.
Because yeah, that's fine. Jerry, that's fine. And leave it in there.
I don't understand why I have to come out in the sense of what.
Okay. I'm assuming that there are a lot of men in the Prem that are heterosexual, yeah? You don't always see them saying that, oh, I like women.
That's because that's the norm.
That's the norm.
No, okay, but I hear that, but no one cares if you're gay or not.
You'd be surprised.
Who cares?
You don't, but people do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you're playing football and you're gay and your partner's a man or a woman. At the end of the day, your job is to play football. So if you're...
There are people like that that'll make a big deal.
No, I hear it, but my thing is if your outside affairs are not getting into what's going on the pitch, I don't care what you're doing.
But remember as well, there's homophobic people exist as well.
I hear it, but I mean, I hear you, but hey, just the same way trans people might hate on, you get me? Everyone hates on everyone. I just don't really care. But good on him though. Maybe it's a step forward to things to change, but
Yeah, maybe it's the...
I think that's what people are focusing on more.
Yeah, it's progress.
Yeah.
boy. But then again, true say, it is a massive progress from the times of, let's say, John Fashionu's brother.
He was the last man to come out.
Yeah, so to be fair,
32 years ago.
yeah. But I just don't really see any need for anyone to come out as gay.
In 2022.
Yeah.
It should be the norm.
Yeah, literally.
But it's not.
There's
But it should be.
transgenders.
Yeah.
There's this and that. So, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we are back after a bit of a hiatus.
Yeah, because you're doing
I'm
bad
not gonna lie,
gang.
I've been outside. I'm injured, and
Bad
you know.
gang.
So let me enjoy my time off, you know, injury
Yeah,
and
come
whatnot.
on.
But we're back, the back page with the man them. Guys, what we saying? Jerry, how are you?
I'm good. Good to be back with the man them.
Come on, G.
Yeah, come on.
Sam, what you telling them?
I'm alright, man. Just a bit tired, but I'm here, man.
John, what you saying?
I'm here, man. Same thing, tired, but it's good to be back.
Everyone's tired, bro.
I think my thing's just gym. Because I've been actually, I've been consistently doing gym now for like 2 weeks, so my body's just getting
Yeah,
used
recovery,
to
innit?
that. Yeah,
Getting recovery, bro.
thing, man.
Davido.
Hey,
Trust me.
fam. Well, listen, there's a lot of talking points, and hopefully we touch on everything today because so much has happened since we last recorded. But there's no other place to start off other than the North London derby. This derby, yeah, it felt like it was actually one of the biggest one in years. I don't know if any of you guys actually watched it as well. You see how loud the stadium actually was. It was crazy. I couldn't even hear the commentators at some point, which was mad. I was like, I feel like obviously because both of you guys are fighting for top four, it was just added to the added, you know, kind of like
I think that's what it comes down to because there's been other ones, but the other ones haven't really meant anything.
Yeah.
Like,
This one actually
you remember the
means
conversation we were having? Like,
Yeah.
nothing. This one, it meant something because it's like we're neck and neck for top four. So it almost come like a cup final.
Yeah.
And then we threw it in the bin. But
I don't even think that you man even threw it in the bin.
not threw it in the
Personally.
bin like that. If I'm gonna be honest, yeah, Tottenham were the better team, 1000%.
But does Tottenham have a better team than you, like in
No,
general?
100%. I'm not
So,
even going to disagree with that.
Even though like I rate what Arteta and the boys have done this season, I think maybe certain games they could have maybe put themselves in a better place to be in top four. But if we're now taking it down to the deciding factor between that North London derby, Tottenham had a better team than you lot. Just in general, they just have the better team.
The only thing I will say, my personal opinion, that penalty wasn't a penalty. That's all I'm gonna say. I won't argue with nothing else. Holdings, cards, well deserved, everything. that pen weren't a pen, bro.
You know what? I've been hearing that, but then at the same time, I go back to the United game, and I didn't think that penalty that you guys won was a pen.
No, it wasn't.
As well,
100%.
So I mean, at this point, it happens
balances
now.
out.
It balances out. It balances out.
Yeah, it's
But
mad. But
it's mad.
that's all I have to say about that game. That
But
pen
I
weren't a
also
pen.
even think that Arteta's team selection was a bit iffy.
That's what I was gonna ask you next. What do you think about the team selection? Because again, there are injuries,
Yeah.
and Ben White was injured on the day. Tierney was injured. Who else was injured as well? Holding had to start. Tomiyasu started on the left.
If I was just gonna say, I think the only thing that I could probably say was out of the norm was Tomiyasu starting on the left.
What would you have done? Would you have actually stuck with him on the right
but
and then
the
play
thing is-
Tavares?
The thing is, it's like, do you know
Because
what
that
it
guy
is,
is
yeah?
-2.
I was just gonna say, it's
that
like,
guy is a liability.
in that moment, if I was Arteta, I don't even know what I would do, because it's like, bruv, Cedric and Nuno, I don't know who's more of a howler out of the two of them, bruv. They both have a mare when they play,
Boy,
but it's just a case of, does he do what he did that day, or does he put Nuno there and put Tomiyasu on? Like, it's a lose-lose situation if you ask me, bro.
that's the thing. That's the thing.
It was always going to be a hard task asking Arsenal to go to White Hart Lane and win. Because Tottenham, they've beaten City, they
Yeah.
drew against Liverpool.
Yeah.
They're not no pushovers. They might lose against the little teams, but when it comes to a big match,
Yeah,
Conte
that's what I mean.
knows how to
He
get
knows
them
what to do.
man drilled.
I was saying to everyone, that game there, I would have been happy with a draw,
Yeah.
because I knew where it could go, and
Yeah.
it ended up there. I turned it off at half time, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Swear down.
Turned it off at half time, bro. Turned off at half time. When I saw the alert, third goal, 47 minutes, I said, yeah, game's done, bro.
Serious.
I didn't bother watching it.
Yeah. Even though I get the whole fans like being gassed, thinking like, yes, like this is our chance to get top 4 and all. But I think they had to be also realistic in terms of looking at the team and being like, you know what, if we lose today, Tottenham actually have the better team. And if you like, had one today, I mean on that North London day, sorry, I think it's just based on the fact that it's a derby and anything can happen. Because really on any other day,
Yeah,
you're expecting Tottenham to beat Arsenal.
I hear it.
The stakes definitely played a part as well with the whole top 4 kind of thing as well. Because now Tottenham are 2 points. You guys play tonight, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
So
If we win tonight,
then you go back to
you know what it is, no matter what happens,
you have to win.
the only way Arsenal get top 4 is 2 wins. We can't even afford to drop 1 point.
That's the thing.
And who's your
Like we
Arsenal,
have
Everton.
Newcastle and then Everton.
Which is tight.
I don't see Spurs losing their next game.
They're playing against Norwich.
They got
if I'm
Norwich
correct.
for their last one. They're
That's
gonna
like
win
a
that, bro.
5-0.
If Tottenham don't win that last game, I will be so surprised.
Yeah, that one is a 5-0.
I'm expecting them to win. Like, as soon as I saw their last 2 fixtures
It's alright.
was Burnley and Norwich, I was
That Burnley
That
one
one was techie.
Burnley one was
Yeah,
techie,
Burnley
but
was
I thought-
techie, you know.
I said from early, I don't see Tottenham losing both, but like when I saw it was the Burnley thing, it was 0-0 for time. I said, "Wow, okay, maybe they might 2-2's now penalty." And yeah,
Even the penalty they were saying is debatable as well. But
because it's a problem if Tottenham get Champions League and Conte, because Conte is a good manager. This guy's a very good manager, and we know that the attraction to Champions League football
it's everything now.
can open the possibilities to anything.
Yeah,
So I think that if Conte does secure Champions League football, I think he might do a few bits in the summer.
I think he'll do stuff regardless.
No, he will regardless, but I feel like, again, with Champions League, it's just like the reason why you lot want to go and get Champions League, because you lot know that with Champions League football, even though certain players will look at Arsenal as, is it the right club to go to? Yes, maybe so, maybe not, maybe so. But the thing that might attract people to that project is because you might have Champions League football.
that's true.
So I think that, because again, you lot thought that he's going to get Champions League football, or the possibility of that happening.
Yeah,
You lot have gone to go and now bid for Jesus 50-60 mil. You get what I'm trying to say? So those are the kind of things where it's like, okay, you're attracting these kind of players
yeah,
who who are looking at this project as, you know what, maybe next season we can get Champions League spot if we don't get it this season.
Yeah.
Just even touching on like your actual squad and whatnot. Couple players. I'm gonna ask you, like, what do you see their future is at Arsenal? Nketiah, he has kind of stepped up these past couple of weeks. What do you think? Would you let him stay for another season, send him out on loan, or do you feel like he's not Arsenal quality?
I'll be real. I think loan is out of the question.
Isn't his contract expiring?
They're like, yeah.
so
He's done this summer. So if they don't offer him nothing, then he's off.
You can't send him one though.
Okay.
His contract's done.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Guys,
Even that's what I'm saying. It's not.
So
not
what
an
would you
option.
do? What do you think? Do you get rid of him or do you keep him in the squad?
the only way Eddie Nketiah
Go on.
stays, is if they get another good striker. So
I was just gonna say.
So if Jesus comes, let Eddie Nketiah stay.
I was just gonna say if we don't spend, then I mean I don't know, but if they get a solid striker, I'm not mad at him staying. I'm not mad at the guy. He just can't be my number 9. I'm sorry.
I hear it. I rate it. And I agree.
He can't. I'm not saying he's rubbish, but he's not up. Yeah, my man's up top every week, bruv. He's not that guy.
Do you feel like he's had enough of an opportunity as well to show that?
I'd say yes and no.
Because he's had spells of runs of games.
That's what I'm saying. Like
which-
he's had a few moments where I feel like, all right, cool. He's done enough to kind of be like, you should be pretty solid by now. But it's like I don't know.
That's interesting.
So how old is he?
He's still young, maybe
Still
20.
young.
Maybe 20.
Can't even remember. He's older than 20, 100%.
You sure?
I think him and like Smith Rowe are at the same age.
Because everyone forgets. You see football. Remember, it's a young man.
22, turning 23.
Yeah.
Bro.
A month. Okay.
It's not a bad age.
Yeah, personally,
So
like
really and truly, at the age of 23, to a degree, you should be kind of hitting the ground running. To a degree. I'm not saying that it must be straight away,
yeah,
but to a degree, you must be solidifying yourself as maybe a first team squad member, or if not, you're trying to get yourself a move to become a first team member. Now, if you're this type of person that's always going out on loans, maybe coming back, that's a worry for me.
I only recall him having one loan spell. I don't know how many he had, but he had a long loan spell at Leeds and he did really well over there. But since he's been back, it's been up, down. The last, I'd say, well, the 3 games that we won in a row, he done his thing. However,
played well.
it's only 3 games.
Exactly.
That's not enough for me to be like, yeah, give man this, yeah, give man no. So I agree with what you said. If we get Jesus and maybe another solid one,
Then
or someone that's still fairly, it's fine. He can stay, bro. But he's not starting
The main
11
guy. He
striker,
can't
bro.
be the main
He
guy.
can't be the main guy, bro. He can't.
I heard that.
He can't. And I'm not gonna say he can't be he can be the main guy.
Not now.
Where?
Not
Not
at
right
Arsenal,
now.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, of course, 100%.
Not at Arsenal.
That's what
He's not. Yeah.
This is what I keep on telling man.
Eddie can play in the Prem, but not at Arsenal, bro.
Oof.
He can be someone's number 9, but not Arsenal.
That's mad. Okay.
I have to be honest, bro.
But now this is my thing now, yeah. If Eddie Nketiah was not at Arsenal, would any other Premier League teams make him or give him a pro to be one of the main or maybe a squad member in the Prem? I don't think so.
Yeah,
Any
yeah,
other
yeah.
Premier League
Yeah,
team?
yeah,
They
yeah.
must
He'll be a
100%.
squad member. Yeah,
If he made it
I
through
think-
Arsenal,
yeah,
then he
Other
should.
he could be
Premier
a squad
League
member.
teams will.
Yeah, but do you know why I
100%.
can't trust Arsenal? Because Arsenal give a lot of their young
Keep it
boys
under
pros.
system, yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's not, again, I'm not saying that he's a dead baller because he's not.
Yeah.
However, I just don't think that I won't even say I don't think he's Prem standards, but I don't think he's gonna hit the heights that a striker should. To me, I feel like by the time he's 26, 27, we're looking at him as another Danny Welbeck.
I feel like he's.
Hey,
I
you see
feel
Danny
like
Welbeck's goal?
I saw it.
I heard it was mad. I never saw it.
Man done the Heskey celebration afterwards.
Mad.
This guy's been scoring, bro. This guy even chipped the hair.
But do you get what I'm trying to say though?
Nah, I know what you mean.
I
I'll
think
be
that-
real though. Looking at the other teams in the Prem,
There's a couple teams.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
see, man.
There's a few teams that
There's
I
a few.
Where all the bottom
half the table, he'll go and take him.
outside
All of them.
I reckon outside of the top 6, any of them clubs will go for him.
I
bruv.
feel like
Yeah.
I feel like that as well.
Do you think so?
I honestly
Yeah,
feel like that.
yeah.
I feel like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
Someone grab chins.
That's a yellow card, boy. That
That
is a
is,
yellow
you know,
card.
that is still.
I don't care.
That
That's a
is
yellow
still.
card. On entry, he's getting that. He's holding
I said
that.
on entry, off the bat.
Just the
Off.
actual like lens bit.
Man had lenses in it.
I don't know problems, bro.
But even while we're waiting, like, what do you think, like, of this? You've mentioned like Arsenal season. You said that you're like happy with it. A lot of Arsenal fans are a bit disappointed.
You might as well stay
Say
there
that.
with the thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
stay
So
there
chins
when
will
it
just sit there, innit?
Yeah. But in terms of like Arsenal and like this season, how would you rank it for you? Like, are you kind of content with how your season has been?
I'll say yeah.
Based on how it started.
And the reason I'll say is because based on how it started, Arsenal have already exceeded my expectations. I keep saying it.
Yeah.
So, Tramps, don't get me wrong, it's annoying to know that it was there and we fumbled the bag. However,
You haven't fumbled yet.
we ain't fumbled yet, but I mean, depending on how it goes,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? But yeah, so like to even get to get fifth when you look at how he started, I'm not mad, bro. I can't lie, I'm not mad at all. But that's just me, innit? I don't know. I was gonna say, who wants to present chins with the?
So you've been issued a yellow card
Yes, sir.
for apparent lateness.
And disrupting the.
Man said apparent. It's not apparent.
No. You know when the goalkeeper time wastes. He goes on the ball and he's time wasting.
You don't want to see you be discreet about it.
Got late yellow for time wasting.
I'll take that yellow card with unfortunate pride.
John, help me.
Don't get another one, you know.
Oh, behave.
Yeah, John, help me tilt the camera up a bit. This guy's too tall.
No such thing.
Perfect.
Alright.
Boy.
Boys.
No, we're talking about Arsenal. I was just asking John, like, how he feels like this season has gone so far. Okay. So, in terms of...
Man said so far like it's not done this week.
No, but I mean...
Tonight it might even be clarified.
It might be. But
I guess
looking at you guys at the beginning of this season and where you are now in a position to potentially get top 4, how do you think it's gone?
you know what? In the words of Big J from previous episodes, it's a matter of can't complain. And I still can't, because I was having this discussion with one of my colleagues earlier on today, and at the end of the day, what Mikel Arteta has managed to do with this squad, which I haven't justified, by the way, but I have to take it with a pinch of salt because there's room for improvement. He's got us back into European football. There's obviously their own self-objective. There's obviously a sense of whatever they may have achieved or unachieved, that's down to them. But for me as a fan, I can't complain, because what would I expect from my team knowing that we had no depth from January transfer window? We had nobody. We just kept letting go. And till now, I haven't seen or understood what reason that was to kind of, you're letting go of players that you could be utilising now as the kind of players that would still put us in the position we're in or better, but there's obviously meanings behind it. And at the end of the day, it speaks for itself. We are, as Arsenal supporters, very close to potentially getting top 4. Very, very close. Can we do it? Yes. Will we? Down to the players. And that's all we can do now. Just back the players all the way to hopefully have a very positive end to the season, which still is a positive to us, because we as fans, we didn't expect to finish in a European spot. Not realistically. We weren't putting ourselves up there. But at the very least, I don't even know if we really thought we were going to be ahead of you, man, because I had it touted that you lot were going to win the league just off the back of Ronaldo and You know,
like-
but it just, but looking at it on paper,
Yeah, at one point we was top, I swear.
No,
It's mad.
I'll be real.
It's
No,
actually
I
mad.
get what you're saying. Though.
you get what I'm saying
we were
though?
gonna do
Looking
something.
looking at the people you had
Yeah.
come in, it was like
Yeah, it was.
it
Big
looked
boy
like you
centre
lot was gonna
back.
challenge, but then
That's what-
Big man
I'm saying.
CR7, it just looked
It looked-
amazing. But
Sammy looks like he
no,
never
but
believed it, you know?
I hear why
I didn't.
S9 is like that. Why he's shaking his head. It's
Nah, I
just
hear you. I
at
hear you.
the end of the day, there was, and this is what I've realized with us as well. There are a lot of cracks that are being exposed, and some things are actually covering them, where other faculties are now exposing them as well. If that makes sense. So, moving forward, how do I see the club at the moment? I can't complain. We're in a good place. Could be better, but we will be better once we improve. So all I want is to see that happen. We're already in conversation. Like, just as I've arrived, and hi everybody, you already know what time it is. My back pages, you know what to do. But like, what I just got information on, again, I want it to be confirmed. I don't want it to be a rumor.
That sounds like an agent.
Aaron Hickey from Bologna, the young Scottish fullback, has been hinted and reported to be the fee agreement between Arsenal and Bologna. Again, alleged information. Just, it's a positive, but I can't say too much because it's not guaranteed. It's not set up yet. And he's really young as well. He's more or less, if we are really making that happen, he's more or less gonna let Tavares know, like,
I was gonna say
there's someone else here now.
This brother can't come and play like Nuno. Fam.
No, but, but I'm gonna tell you the honest truth, and I'm backing my Scottish ballers all the way, as I always do. Shout out to the Scots. Aaron Hickey is a both-sided, predominantly left-sided fullback who can operate on the right. Whoa. So we have the favour of now a new, versatile but very young player. But again, I'm intrigued to see how he's gonna adapt. Again, this is all alleged.
That's my.
How we're gonna adapt
Sorry, can I just
to
interject
England?
quickly?
Of course you can.
Is he actually left-footed?
No, he's actually both-footed, but he's a right-footed player who can use his left, but he's so effectively
So what's his
both-footed.
stronger foot?
Right.
So therefore he's right-footed.
So realistically, he should be a right back, but he just predominantly plays as a left back. Predominantly.
With the
That's
right
my
foot.
issue.
It's
That's
mad.
my issue.
He's a Brandon Williams.
I hate that.
A
He's
right
Brandon
foot,
Williams.
I'm not gonna lie. A right
It's
foot
sticky.
is left
It's
back.
bare smelly.
Yeah.
It's really smelly.
Yeah.
It's bare smelly. I don't get it. But as I'm Mr. Generous since existence of established of 2021, I'm just trying to be positive as much as I can.
A
because
right-footed left back
not,
is a bit.
I just like, but I know of him before Tavares anyway, and I know what this boy can do. And I've got time for Tavares when he wants to grow up and actually listen to the defensive coaches. But that's another conversation for another day.
Wow.
Like,
But
Yeah, I mean, Arsenal have overachieved this season, isn't it?
I was just gonna say,
beyond,
I think any Arsenal fan that says, "Are we underachieved this season?" is waffling, bruv, because no one expected us to even get top 5, let alone top 4, bruv.
that's a fact.
The way we started,
That's big fact.
that if we don't get, like I said, if we don't get top 4, it will be annoying because we could have had it. However, I won't be mad because early in the season that was never happening, bruv. It was never happening.
I mean, I think touching on what Chin said, I think where it's probably will get where your top 4 chances in the balance is January. Whereas Tottenham, they actually went to go and buy players.
Yeah.
Facts.
Obviously, as Chin's saying, Arsenal
He sold
was
players.
selling players, but I think for good reason as well.
Yeah.
I think that
Can only hope.
no, I think personally
needed.
for me
Do you know,
it was needed.
it was players that needed to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
But you know, before you land, do you know the thing that I'm waiting for? This is why I don't want to run off by alleged information. It's just I need the evidential proof that you have really gotten rid of these deadbeat Wassines for actual quality and improved quality at that for what you want to accomplish at our club. Because I'm saying it now, before you land, if it doesn't come, he gotta go.
Well,
I feel like he's.
I
was
disagree with
just
that.
gonna-
Because
Of course you can.
the
Of
reason
course
why I
you can.
disagree with that is because it's that the players that he's got rid of is obviously for good reason.
yeah.
Do you understand? Like no manager's going to be stupid enough to sell maybe their striker, knowing that if this guy gets it right, he can probably get me
All three.
like
of them
maybe
could
10,
potentially go.
10 to 12 goals. But obviously,
Our strikers, all three of the strikers that we had. In fact, let me even say it correctly. All 4 of our strikers registered in the first team could potentially not be playing next season.
I said 4.
Yes. Balogun, we don't know what's happening with him.
I forgot about him.
Nketiah, contract running out. Lacazette,
He's gone.
ditto. Aubameyang gone already. 4 strikers,
Can I tell
and
you
I'm
what I
not
think will
I'm not
happen?
even angry about it. It's just whoa. With like, I need to see that striker sign now.
I'll be honest with
Yo.
you. What I think is gonna happen is, I mean, Aubameyang's already gone. We know that. I reckon Laka's gonna go. Eddie's gonna stay. They're gonna offer him something, and then we're gonna buy one. I'm not even stressing, bro. That's what I think is gonna happen. That's what I think is gonna happen.
I sound like I'm stressing, but I'm not stressing. It's just I really.
Literally,
personally for me, I just think
is gonna happen.
that the fans just have to be patient and see what happens in the summer, because it's all good. Arteta's done A, B, and C. Even though I know he's been there for like what? How many seasons has he been here for?
This should be his third.
Third,
Third
yeah.
season.
To a degree, I think maybe like next season,
Yeah.
I can now start honestly saying that Arteta's started to build his own squad.
I was just gonna say that. As
Get
well,
it? Because
man have to remember he's had so much players to get.
He had to get rid of. I know, and that's
So,
what I'm trying to be.
I think
jealous
I
about,
think that
know.
I'm giving him now. Obviously now, where I think now Arsenal fans can judge him now is this summer's transfers.
Yeah, this next window.
This window
I can't lie,
now.
this window, I'm on him.
It's like,
I can't
yeah.
lie to you.
Who has he signed? That's
Since
like,
he's come in.
yeah.
Oh mate.
Ben White.
Ben White.
This season just gone.
Odegaard,
Odegaard,
Ben
Ben
White,
White, Ramsdale, Tomiyasu was this season.
And all of those, sides were all of those sides that he made are
they
decent.
worked kind
Yeah,
of.
they're decent.
But then this is the same guy.
Gabriel as
Sambi, Gabriel is always Sam Gabriel, but then obviously Sambi.
Sambi's cold. I'm giving him time. He's only like, how old is he?
So I've got time for
He's
that
like 20,
boy.
isn't he?
Yeah, 19.
He's got time, man.
I mean,
Nuno.
new
got time,
language
man.
and all of
This
that.
the
Partey.
The only person, I'm gonna be real.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the only person, that
I feel
that
like
he
I'm-
signed, that I'm just like,
Bit.
Cedric.
Did he sign Cedric?
Yeah,
Of course he
he
did.
signed Cedric and Pablo Mari at the same
Of
time.
course he did. And even Murray, till this day, tell me,
Them two, it was
Tell
so
me what
random.
Murray does.
So
Why
did he sign
random.
Cedric?
It was
what
so
does
random.
Murray do?
Wait,
I'm trying to think. Who did you guys have playing?
I think who's that kid that you man? Is it Sabalos?
Danny Ceballos.
Saliba.
Salama.
Saliba. Saliba, sorry.
Yeah,
he's
Saliba.
come back.
So, because that's one thing that
So
I'm not.
apparently he's coming back when the window's done. Apparently.
This is one thing that I need to understand. Now,
on.
why did?
Why did he send him alone?
Yes, if he.
I don't know.
If he's ready.
No, if he's ready, because he went to go and pick up Young Player of the Year in the
France,
French
yeah.
league.
Let me
And-
stop you there.
and
Let me
team of
stop
the
you there.
season.
Let me
Yeah,
stop you there. Let me
yeah.
stop all of you there before I get vexed, yeah? Because I swear on everything that I know to Ross and
Why are you
fire.
getting upset, bro?
Because he has to answer his. If Mikel sees this today or tomorrow, he needs to answer his flipping question. Why the hell did you have an agreement with the men upstairs to spend 30 million on an 18 to 19-year-old defender at the time? And year after year, he's been out on loan. He's been an exceptional player.
Hold on.
Every year he's
I
been
have
there.
to stop you.
Let me
Go
say
on.
something.
I have to stop you.
Dare you to stop me?
I don't think Arteta signed Saliba.
He better not have been him.
He wasn't.
Arteta
Exactly.
He
He
wasn't.
wasn't. I knew he wasn't.
But do you know how that makes it worse? That makes
Who
it
was it,
worse.
Emery?
It makes it
Emery
worse.
signed
Emery.
Saliba.
It makes it
I think it
worse.
was Emery.
Emery signed Saliba.
Okay.
Arteta came in and sent
Maybe
him
it makes
sent him
it
alone.
worse.
Maybe he's seen
It's not
something
like-
that he might not be ready because again, who did I swear Saliba was playing with for Fana for
Yes.
Leicester.
Yes.
Fana has been good
Says
and
yes.
been a bit at times
Yes.
as well. Which again for me, maybe he's seeing that he's got quality, but right now for what we're trying to achieve, you might not be ready for it.
I hear
Then
it.
what's he gonna do? Because he
I'm
now
not
has
gonna
to
lie.
decide by
Tins.
two things. He's have to
Tins.
play him and extend his contract, or sell him now before you sell him for let him go for
Do you
free.
know what I think? Yeah, I agree with Shed. Because there's no other logical explanation, bro.
No, there
Must have seen
is.
something.
There is an explanation, bro, and I'm gonna give it to you. He actually is a live wire, but people think he's cool in his own right. No, he's not. He's a joke, man, 100%. And he
Whoa.
thinks because he's now to make it clear to the man,
MFG.
I'm that man in charge. That's why you lot are gonna understand that from my actions of Guendouzi, Torreira, Aubameyang. Aubameyang was the biggest one to make me see that this brother really is in charge. I respect that because if there really is legitimate reasons behind the transfer, then I'm not gonna argue because
I honestly just think that I think it's a gift and a curse that Arteta's like first job in football was being number 2 to Pep. Because
I hear that.
Because obviously he's learning of someone that who just wants excellence, and he was there where he was just getting where the City team were just winning year after year after year. Now, for you to come into your first managerial job, I think that he's trying to take some things off Pep, but it's like, bro, you're not. Pep has actually worked hard to get the recognition, the trust from players, because of how everyone in the world of football has seen him bring up his players from Barca to Bayern to City. I don't think Arteta can do that with Arsenal. You need the players to trust you, to trust in the process, like you always keep on saying, John. I think sometimes there's a bit of arrogance in Arteta's, in the way he manages a bit, and it's like, bro,
you can just tell he really wants to be like Pep.
Yeah, I agree.
You can see
Really
I
wants to
agree.
be like Pep.
But at the same time,
Really wants to be like Pep.
at the same time, I'm looking at Arteta, and for me, he kind of has the persona of being like a guy that he doesn't really tolerate trash. Like if somebody is not performing or somebody's not thinking,
but
And
he stole that from Pep.
he stole it from Pep 100%. But at a club at like Arsenal, where they were in the position they were in, don't you need a manager like that? 'Cause for me at United, I want a manager that's not gonna be like, I don't want the manager to be friends with the players. Really, I want you guys to
Regulate.
No, wait, no. Let me understand something.
I
I want you
understand,
to
Chip.
respect the club that you're playing for
I know
and respect the man in charge. I don't want players, again, and I always bring up, I don't want players to be coming up like Rashford and be speaking, and all these guys just be speaking about the manager.
Do you know what the
Like,
difference? Sammy literally just said what the difference is. Pep's been at it. This is Arteta's first thing, so everyone's
That's what I remember.
everyone's gonna be.
I remember when
for,
Pep
I can't
first
lie.
came to Barcelona, and he straight away said, "Yeah, Ronaldinho, Etu, I don't even want you, but you can stay, yeah. Deco, gone.
He did
That
he
bare
did-
man, he's
he
like,
did-
you man,
he did,
yeah. It's time to go. It's time to cut. That's his,
True,
that was his,
that was his first job as well. Big job as well.
Remember, in that, if you lot have watched that Barcelona documentary, if I can even remember, he's even told the best players in the world. He said, Messi, he's the best. Everyone said you have to accept that Messi is the best player here. So a lot of stuff is gonna run through my man. If you man are not accepting that,
cut.
there's the door.
But that's
brother.
his form of regulating.
No, I hear it. No. My thing is, I like that. But my thing is, even though I like stuff like that, but my thing is with Arteta. As a new manager, you've come into the game and you haven't like really stamped your thing in the game for you to be moving mad a bit. No,
Like
just
man don't even know who he's building a team around right now, bro.
Odegaard.
I thought.
Do you reckon?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know if he's
I
building
actually
around him,
don't
but
know.
you can see Odegaard is gonna be integral in Arsenal.
I like him
You can
though.
see it.
I'm not gonna lie. I rock with
That's
him.
cold,
I rock with him
bro.
heavy. I'm not gonna lie.
because I was so confused to
When they gave him the armband, I was like,
He's building a team around him.
and I thought, okay, cool.
that's a shout.
And that's the thing.
That's a shout.
I hear it. Because at first I was like, okay, this is interesting. But then even the players that have come out and said, yeah, this, that, even Xhaka was like, people think Odegaard is quiet, and true, he is. He might not be the most vocal, but he'll speak when it's necessary.
Interesting.
I'm just like, do you know what? I'm not mad at it.
You know.
You're not fooling me today. You're not. Martin O, and no offense to you, my bro, because you are the national captain. I hear it.
So why
But
aren't you offended?
Arsenal is a big different situation, bro. Big different situation.
not.
Bro.
don't
Do you
just
know?
lie
Do
like
you know
that,
what?
bro.
Do you know what?
Chins,
Do you know
this is
what?
not
Do you know
Arsenal
what?
06, my brother.
No, but listen.
Or 04,
No, but listen.
or
No, but
03,
listen.
or
No, but
02,
listen.
like
No, but
a young
listen.
Cesc
No,
did
but
come and do the
listen.
same
No,
thing,
but
man.
listen. No, but listen. Okay.
Go on.
In terms of the here and now, and as we remember, going off with what that kind of journey is, Arteta's been here for about 3 or so years. Martin Odegaard has been here about half the time. He's come on loan to come permanently. He's proved his point, proved his worth. And we know again why he's deemed as a captain in his own right. So I get it. I see why he's been given the opportunity to experience that at the club level. As I said, all jokes aside, I'm not trying to rid him off because of my own personal preference. My thing is just, I'm open to it without kind of, I know I'm contradicting what I'm saying. But I just know in my heart there's someone else. There's someone else I want us to lead the way. But there's no one in the team now. Wait. You're not just ganging up on me because I'm waffling between your ears. But listen. In what these guys are saying, I hear it. And Xhaka's not a great example because I'm sorry, he was captain and got stripped off some stupid shit. Like, nah, I don't want to hear that.
I'm telling you, the team are backing Martin with the armband.
That's
what I'm telling you.
I hear that, but then what if?
It sounded like
what if that certain individual
that like an emotional and personal problem?
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear what you're doing there, and I'm not gonna respond to you. I'm gonna leave it off camera. Yeah, that's a dickhead. But I love you as a fighter, famous striker. Same way, dickhead. Same dickhead. John Lang.
Let me ask you this. Obviously, Laka's vice captain, right? So
rebuke it though.
No, that's what it is, bro. You're rebuking it. That's what it is. So Laka's vice captain, Laka's not playing.
Oh, thank God.
You're Arteta. Who do you give the armband?
Ramsdale or Odegaard?
Ramsdale?
Why are you shocked? No, wait.
Ramsdale?
Whoa, wait.
How old is Ramsdale?
Wait, what? The
Change, you're one comment away from getting the yellow and red. Wait.
International cap?
He's vocal, man. He's vocal.
Play for Real
He's a
Madrid?
bit of a leader. He's a bit of a leader. No. I'm saying in picking Ramsdale is understandable. Come on, Ramsdale. He's got experience as well.
Because what I was trying to say.
No, I'm saying that he's saying
even had a game at Real Madrid. He was brought there.
He did have games.
Obviously for his natural gifted talent, but you're not understanding. The question to me was,
he's a leader,
considering the actual captain.
I don't even like goalkeeper captain.
No,
but that's the
saying the option. He just said the option.
I do.
Ramsdale is goalkeepers captains.
He's an option.
I do, and if it's a keeper worthy enough to captain the side, yeah, because
he's a leader.
It's between the two names that I mentioned, and bearing in mind, I'm talking. We're going on the topic where if you asked me this question months ago, it was literally Tierney, the only name I mentioned. Ramsdale was a considerable one because of what I was seeing, but I needed to see more. But like I said, Ramsdale, Odegaard, simply because I hear it, Odegaard, we've spoken about it as well, but what people are not understanding is Ramsdale is actually, same like Odegaard, the influence of him in the squad is there. Performance-wise, maybe that's where we question because Martin's a bit better.
Can I just interject and then before Sheg's
Yeah.
Now, I can't lie. As a player, if my keeper is my captain, I don't think I'm going to listen to him because all you're doing, you could be between those goalposts for 45 minutes without getting peppered. But you want to come and tell other players that are running their asses off, keep your head in the game. Nah, I'm sorry. No. Because let me tell you something.
You're doing what Son done to Lloris. That's what you're doing.
Because the minute we get into that changing room, I'm spinning.
You're doing what Son done to Lloris.
I'm spinning it. So I will ask you. Are you on the pitch getting mullered? Are you running the same way we're running?
Just there catching breath between the posts.
We're just saying, all I'm hearing, keepers! No.
See this perspective?
No,
I'm not arguing.
We're gonna move on. Yeah, but
it's not even an argument thing, but it's just at the end of the day, most man will tell you goalkeeper's been captain.
It's long.
It doesn't make sense in my opinion, but people do it. It is what it is, but it don't make sense in my opinion.
I hear that, but I'm saying he's saying it as he's an option. He was one of the options. He's an option.
So
you don't think he's an option?
My actual answer is I want us to by our captain. I don't have an offense to Odegaard because I get it. He's now coming in. He's giving the time. I hear it. It's just for me. I know there's someone else. There's someone else. I know someone else.
That's right.
He's asking a question. I'm giving my
Can I just say
personal
something?
answer.
Sorry, guys.
buy your captain.
The listeners.
Bro,
I'm saying you don't know. Wait. Chins,
Proper person.
Chins, I just want to let everyone know. Chins, you're
proper person.
Chins, you're warning. Look, this is your final warning. You are one statement.
I don't care.
Chins,
I don't care. You lot just don't
Chins.
care.
Well,
You're going on like you lot have
Chins.
actually been a captain at a time in your life. That's perfect.
Yeah,
Okay, but you don't understand that. though.
Chins,
No,
Chins.
You don't understand what
The
I'm
reason
trying
no,
to
Chins, no, I hear
Chins,
what you're saying.
even if you go,
No, I hear what you're saying, but this is what I'm not trying to
If
say.
you're trying to hear what I'm
No.
saying, you won't threaten me
Listen,
like
no.
this.
Listen, you see me, yeah? If you had just said, if you had kept that at Tierney and Odegaard, yeah?
Calm.
Calm. Because look, for me, like, let's say, like, if Tierney would be my vice captain simply because of the fact that
Injury prone.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah. That's why. That's why I changed.
Ramsdale is
That's why I know.
crazy to me.
Without all the injuries, I think Arteta would have given it.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm just letting you know, you are one statement away from
know what,
getting a yellow and a red, and it's gonna be you to be sucking on that.
Whoa.
There's no pause.
Sam, be careful.
There's no pause. There's no pause.
You issuing cards, you can get one as well. You better pass. I hear it. I'm here.
Even talking
I'll
about
allow
buying
you that
captains. Talk about buying captains. Yeah, come back to United quickly, briefly, very briefly. Yeah, the captain of United that we also bought is, you know, having a bit of troubles, and he's been involved. I've been hearing stuff that he's beefing with Lingard. Lingard's is beefing the whole establishment. There's just a whole lot of trash that's going on in United right. And now, I'm just gonna ask you guys, yeah, if there was one player right now, actually, I've got two questions for you guys, yeah. Pick somebody else that you will give the captain armband to, and also pick somebody that you want Ten Hag to get rid of first.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna save myself here because you, man, don't have a choice. You're gonna listen.
I'm gonna say something nuts.
Big time, 100%. 100%. Right now, the captaincy is definitely between two people.
Who?
Ronaldo or De Gea.
That's it. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, that's it. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
I don't need to explain. It's common sense. Now, who they need to sell, and respectfully, I think it's interesting to see what happens if you do sell him. I want Rashford to go.
I hear it.
We've all been saying that, no?
I've been saying that.
I want Rashford and Martial, same window, same. Like, you need to let them both go.
He's not first on my list, but I'm not mad at that.
Do you know
I'm not
why?
mad at it.
Do you know why originally I can't say anyone else over them, man? Firstly, in terms of presence in the squad, non-existent, completely none. Like, if Martial comes back into the squad now, he better be cleaning Ronaldo's boots. He better be learning from him immediately and become an instant player, like the player you signed. Otherwise, why are you going to waste your time like you haven't already for almost 10 years? Rashford now, no, I don't have time to give you an encyclopedia of his nonsense. Because again, if he comes into, all right, you've got one game left in the season. Let's say summer comes, you've got the start of the new season, and just whatever happened in the summer. You start them first few games of Rashford off the back of this season he's had, and the inconsistency of the last few seasons has been up and down, topsy-turvy. It's not good enough for a player who's now in his mid-20s. Really and truly, do you have an extra season for him? No. Is he worthy enough to let him go on loan with the kind of wages he's on? No.
Who, Rashford?
Like, to me, as a club that are United, it's not by force, it's not by fire. Bun his rascal and sell him. Sell him. And that's just me looking at it from
the
that
statement you
point.
made on the captaincy
Yes,
of
sir.
Ronaldo and De Gea. Now, apart from Ronaldo being the international captain,
Yes, sir.
has he been captain of anywhere else that he's been to? Now, I don't think he has. However,
No, he wasn't, for real.
now
I think
this is my thing.
I think the last spell of his Madrid career, maybe he was holding a band.
Actually, wait.
No,
That's why Juve.
no, I was just about to say that because again, now I am not saying.
Actually,
I am not saying.
Juve, I swear.
No, he was
No,
never.
that's what I'm saying. No, the reason why he wasn't captain at Juve is the same reason he wasn't captain at Madrid.
Yeah, Bonucci and them, man.
Yeah, Bonucci and them.
Now,
all head-
I am not saying that Ronaldo is not a good leader. in terms of his actions and what he brings and how he plays on the pitch. Maybe, I think his actions does more than maybe his words. I think to make him captain of United, I don't think a lot of players would subscribe to that.
I disagree with
I
that.
think-
Do you know why I feel like he hasn't been captain? When you look at all of these other teams, there's been more leaders. Not to say that Ronaldo's not a leader,
This is
but
what I
if
was just
there's a
gonna say.
defensive leader that can see the pitch, I will always go with the person in defensive midfield because they're seeing something. It's rare to find an attacker or the striker that's the captain in any team because it's just behind you. You are the top. It's more someone behind that can see everything that's going on. So in terms of
hear
leadership, you can see it. But in terms of players taking to him, how are you not gonna listen to Ronaldo? Or
No,
Yeah,
okay,
but that's what-
like how you not
wait,
going to
now
look
we
to
all
him as a
know.
leader?
We all know that. Let's not deny what Ronaldo brings to the game and what he has
Facts.
done in his career. No one can take that away from Ronaldo. But I think where it gets a bit techie is the fact that Ronaldo's 37. Yeah. I think somewhere in Ronaldo's mind, Ronaldo still looks at himself like he's that 22-year-old guy.
Must feel it. Somewhere.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like everything has to go through me. And I think that the younger players now are thinking, but we can do the same thing that you can do. Do you get what I'm trying to say? The only thing with Ronaldo is that he's more clinical, experience upon experience. I personally, for me, I wouldn't give Ronaldo the captaincy because of his age, and I don't think next season he's going to be playing week in, week out.
Man, it could be there.
No, I think he will
Definitely
be. I think he will be.
But that's still a question that's still out there.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
It's not confirmed.
I think he will be, but if he's not, I'm not mad at it because again, for me this season he wasn't even
didn't
meant
want
to
him in
be.
the first place.
Yeah, I didn't really want him there.
Yeah.
But again, I'm happy because without his goals, it would have got really peak for us. I'm happy about that, but
He said it would have been looking real.
yeah, it would have been mad.
Really and
So
truly.
who would you
and
give the
really,
captaincy
that's
to
it.
then?
I like, because I want him to answer
I
this.
can't lie. Right now, I don't know. That's the honest truth.
I'm
I
glad.
can't-
I'm
I
so
can't-
glad you
I
said
can't-
it. You know
no,
why?
I can't-
Because I would have ripped you apart if you said to her, yo.
Other than the hair, like, you man ain't got one.
We ain't got
That's
captain
the
material.
thing.
We ain't
That's
got
the thing.
captain
I
material.
mean, come on. There's one man, and these man don't want to respect you. know? Scott McTom, you know.
Oh, that's a good shout.
That's
you
my
know.
brother.
That is a good shout. That is a good shout. That's a
No,
good
wait,
shout.
it's
No,
not-
that's a good shout. That's a good shout. That's a good shout.
That's a good
Wait,
That's a
do you
good
know?
shout.
Wait, do you know why I have to agree with Shanks?
It's not so.
Do you know
Why?
I have to what? Because when this guy actually gets the players who he gets and who he wants,
He's not gonna
McTominay is not
start.
going to
That's the
see
thing.
bench.
That's the
He's
thing.
not gonna
I
see bench.
disagree.
That's the truth.
Scott
I
McTominay
disagree.
Scott
That's
McTominay
it.
is going to see
That's
bench.
it.
You
But
know?
until
That's
then,
it.
until then,
But until then. So
Until
we're
then,
just talking,
okay.
we're talking about
yeah.
Until
Your-
then,
your players now,
okay,
yes.
that I would agree
Like,
with.
who you have
Yeah.
right
No,
now.
that I would agree with. I'll
Okay.
give it to Scott simply
Yeah.
because of not because of the fact that he plays sick, but there's a certain level. There's a certain discipline that he holds himself to. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
100%.
His mentality.
Yeah,
I'll
his
base it on
mentality.
his
Yeah,
mentality.
yeah. That's what I would
He's
base
grown
it
up
on.
from the greats, man.
But to your second question, who's the first person I'm getting rid of? You
Yeah.
already know who I'm
Yeah.
You all know who I'm gonna say.
What you say? Is the initials AM?
Is it
Is there-
Of course, you already know Maguire. You already know.
So you want to lose Maguire, even though
You already
statistically
know.
he's a great defender for
I
you?
don't care.
You
I don't
should.
care.
But why not?
I don't
what
care.
exactly do those statistics say?
Bro, do you
When he
know
doesn't
that
play-
that he
when
rarely
he
has
doesn't play,
when
we
he
don't ever
plays,
win.
they rarely lose
It's true.
because the club
facts. It's
is
facts, though.
bamboozled. The
it's
club
facts.
Man
is
say
suffering.
I don't care.
He's the
You
best
see
of
the
the-
witch?
he's the
She's
best of
spinning
a
her
bad
quadrant
bunch.
He's
nicely.
the
best of a
see
bad
me,
bunch.
and this is why I hate stats.
Yeah.
No, but no.
It can be manipulated.
This is why I hate
It can be
stats.
No, not even only
manipulated.
stats. It's true though. He's the best of a bad bunch.
No, I hear what you're saying,
All
but
these
this is
men.
That's a
I've
good
been trying
That's
to
the
tell
thing.
you, look, he's your best defensive player, bar for
Because
man.
when he doesn't play, we lose like 4 because he 4 goals against Brighton as well.
But for me, there's Maguire that needs to go.
Let's see the receipt.
Most of our defenders need
Aaron
to go.
Wan-Bissaka has to go.
Calm,
Sorry, he has to go.
calm.
Send him
Most
back
of
to
our
Crystal
defenders.
Palace. Send him back.
He actually could really do
No,
a
send him back
great
there.
job
Send him
back
back
there.
there. Send him back
Blackpool
there.
Under Vieira would be amazing.
The culture.
Slightly.
Don't say Luke Shaw because he was going to
No,
be the other captain.
personally, I like Luke Shaw to a degree, but I'm not mad at it if he goes because again, like I'm saying, when managers were talking about Luke Shaw, people were saying that they were mad. You get it? People were saying, "Oh
Van
no."
Gaal and Mourinho said it.
Who else has to go? Marshall.
Can it still be out, bro?
Rashford.
Did Marshall go with option to buy or not?
I believe it.
Oh no, he did. But guess what? They don't want him.
They don't want to exercise it.
They don't want to exercise that, bro.
That's smelly.
Because he's whack.
It's mad
That is
smelly.
smelly.
It's mad smelly,
You
bro.
guys did that deal thinking, yeah, they're gonna take him.
I knew they wouldn't. I knew they wouldn't. They're
Obviously,
comfortable. They ain't
like,
gonna waste their money on
to a
him.
degree, and people are going to disagree with me on this. Pogba has to go.
I think he is.
No, but the thing is now that I think there's a possibility to make him stay because of this new manager. I think this new manager can talk him into staying, but
Last time, people was talking to Juventus again, bro.
oh, that's fine. But I'm just saying, but Pogba has to go just for Pogba's own sanity and his
Of course.
legacy for football.
Of course.
Just go. Just go and do whatever you need to do. Yes, we understand that you've been here for 5 seasons. It's been a slight flop, but it's okay. Oh, it definitely has been.
It hasn't been the best.
It hasn't been the best, but it's
hasn't.
okay.
Because the club hasn't. What can you do?
It's a bit of both.
It's a bit of both. It's a bit of both.
It's a bit
but-
both.
Why? Who you giving the captaincy and who you selling
Captaincy,
first?
yeah, again, all the defenders can go. Midfielders, I'll keep McTominay, I'll keep Fred as well, just for the sake of it. Everyone else is going anyway. Madge is gone, Mata is gone, all of them man are gone. Who else is there? Pogba can go. Really, Lingard is going anyway.
You see
It's
Lingard,
sad though,
yeah.
but-
You see Lingard, yeah. Even though I am. No, I am.
Yeah, you.
No, I am.
See how he's fixing his
I
mic as well.
I am. Lingard, tell your brother to come outside.
But his brother's his agent, innit?
No, Lingard, tell your brother to come outside because your brother's doing too much talking.
He is doing talking.
Like, again, I'm not disputing the fact that maybe the way United have handled you is poor. I understand it. Yes, you've been there since you were 9 or 8. I understand that. But the level of disrespect and how you're moving
have some
is
decorum.
crazy. And then on top of that, your brother wants to be coming out chatting shit.
He's having
Lingard's brother, you get punched in the face.
I called him Lingard's brother. Whoa, reduce it. Reduce it.
Yeah, that's a yellow, innit?
That's a yellow. That's a yellow, but I mean, I don't want to even give that yellow because it's kind of true still.
Lingard's brother. That's it. Because that's who he is. Let's be honest.
It's
You see when
That's
you
the
see when man,
realist.
no,
What's
but
his
you
name?
see
That's
when
the
man have
realist.
him like that, brother. You're
Lingard's
Lingard's
brother.
brother. That's who you are,
Oi. Wow.
my guy.
That's nuts.
Yikes.
Allow it. Let Lingard suffer in silence. You're coming to start talking nonsense. Come outside,
Boy.
because the man them are waiting for you, my guy. Just please,
Boy.
please.
Mad.
You don't want to get that black eye, man. Anyways, that's all. No,
Okay,
I'm just being
yeah, man.
honest.
Yes, no way.
I'm just being honest. I'm sorry, man.
Guys, this is still a child-friendly
I'm
show.
sorry, man.
Exactly.
I'm just passionate.
It's definitely
Wow.
a child
I'm just
friendly
passionate.
The Lingard's brother.
Yeah,
Mad.
Lingard's brother. That's what he is. Lingard's brother.
Jerry, who you saying is captain and that, and who you trying to see go?
You know what? Ronaldo, you gotta give it to Ronaldo. Even though, like Sam said, he's leaving and he might not stay, that's the only pick. You gotta give it to Ronaldo. And if you don't give it to
That's what
Ronaldo,
I'm
you can only give it to De Gea because everyone else outfield is shit. No one outfield deserves it.
But you know
And
what?
if you do want to give it to someone that's shit, that's we know that's not levels. McTominay.
Yeah, that's true.
I hear that.
That's
I
it.
hear that.
That's all they can go to.
And D, what he just said is not because we're saying McTominay is levels.
No.
He said
everyone else.
there's
is
no
shit.
one else. There's no one else around.
Fernandez whines
It
all
sounds
the
familiar.
time. Every time I'm seeing him on the pitch, he's just in the referee's
Even
ear
Fernandez
crying.
needs to be careful.
You can't
because
be captain when you're whining
he
and
needs to
crying.
be careful because
He does.
that guy is
Bad.
even mad.
He does.
And he's got a bad attitude.
Bad
man.
attitude. He's
Oh
always
my
whining,
days,
bro. He's always crying.
always whining.
I
Bro,
agree.
just get up and kick ball.
Honestly.
No one cares if you got fouled. Get up and
Play
get
your
on with it.
game.
He could have been captain if it wasn't for his whining.
Oh, 100%.
If it wasn't for that.
I
But
agree.
saying that, then knowing full well about the captaincy and its relevancy of who's worthy and not, who's the players that you think are worthy enough to get the kick, push, coast,
What do
get
you mean?
out.
The coast.
They have to leave.
All of them.
All of them. All of them can go.
They're
All
not
of
joking.
them.
You know how amazing this
I
is?
won't be mad.
Yeah, amazing this is.
Okay, if someone says, "Oh, this player's
This is
leaving," I'm
amazing.
not gonna be
I won't be
upset.
mad at it.
I'm not going to be upset. There's no player in
I
that
don't
team that I'm
blame
gonna be
you.
upset that oh they've left.
My man's gonna come from Ajax. That United
He's gonna
squad
come
is
into-
getting a whole new.
And wait, I'm sorry, I'm
He
even
needs
just,
it, though.
I'm
He
even
needs
just,
it.
wait, sorry, let me even, sorry, let me,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
first-
yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
run it back,
back,
run it back.
run it back.
Lingard's
Run
brother,
that
I'm just
back.
deep.
No, Sam, you need to hold it. Hold it.
I feel like I agree with him. I feel like I agree with him.
No, I'm deep in it because the reason why I'm so onto both of them, yeah, Lingard, you wasn't even a starter like that. You weren't even a starter like that.
It's true. That's the point that people were saying.
You
like,
were
these
not
times,
even a
Rio
starter
Ferdinand
like that.
Didn't even get something, and you want to be talking.
You weren't even a starter like that. So Lingard's brother, for you to be doing Instagram tweets, yeah, allow me.
You know what? No,
Behave.
you know what?
Yeah, behave.
Instagram tweet.
What you wanna call it?
You know what?
What you wanna call
You
it?
just said the exact key words.
Behave.
You know what? Put it there.
We've
Wow.
we've done bigger stars dirty.
Yeah,
It's
no,
true. That's the thing.
Dirtier.
It's
Vouching.
true.
Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy.
Beckham.
100%.
Rio
100%.
Ferdinand.
We've done bigger stars dirtier.
That's it. It's true.
Even Roy Keane.
Roy Keane.
That was that. Every player was saying. That's the best captain.
Yeah,
that
Lingard's brother. Relax.
Lingard's brother. Chill out.
Yeah,
Chill
relax.
out. Chill out.
Chill
I'll
out.
tell you the
Yeah,
funniest thing about
I
this
just
whole
cropped.
thing.
I just cropped.
Man, to say Lingard's brother like it's his first name.
No, but you know
Hey,
what?
hey,
That's
that's the title.
What's making
That's the title. Jay.
That's the title.
Deep it. Considering his choice of action, this is why I shook
out.
Sammy's hand. You know why? Because
Oh my days.
using logic in this circumstance, yeah, he put himself in this position. He knows what happens when you speak on certain matters through social media, and the matter he spoke about, that's actually internal, my bro.
Is.
That's
Yeah,
an
man.
internal situation,
That
especially if you're the representative of that player that you're referring to. Don't go on like some sad white or useless, foolish girl who just got beat up by XYZ. Like,
Cause
be
I'm sorry,
real.
you think that-
You know
'cause
what?
me,
Yeah,
we need
I'm
to have
starting
it
to think
formally
Lingard's the
written.
leak.
He is the league. He is the league.
Hold on. I thought you lot knew this.
No, I didn't even look.
Nah.
No, I
Did you see
deeped it
what's
when
his
Paul
goals?
Scholes was
Yeah. He put two and two.
Yeah, and Scholes baited him out. Yeah, look, Lingard's brother and Lingard. Yeah, if you man go to West Ham, come outside, man.
But you
Come
see that
outside.
one.
Come
You see that one. You see.
Come outside.
See that? I'm gonna mention. I know you've
Come
briefly
outside
touched
because
it.
I'm deep in it.
Yeah.
You weren't even a starter like that.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Relax.
days.
Well, chill
Your
out.
time
You're
was
not
up
the
anyway.
You're not the only baller
Like,
that's been done
man's
dirty.
time was up
Firm it.
anyway.
Firm it.
So why
firm
you
it.
why you going doing that screaming?
And let's be honest. You was even dudes might even stay at United. It's only by grace.
Trust. If he could have been released at the time he came
He
back,
would
he
have
would
been
have been
released
gone.
time ago. It's only by grace that you're there, you know.
I still getting a paycheck. I hear it.
Lingard's brother.
Oh my days.
Lingard's brother. If you're not careful,
Oh
yeah.
my
If
days.
you're not careful, you end up like Dele Alli.
Hey, wow.
No, I hear it. You know.
Honestly.
No, because man are doing too much rough play, you know. Too much rough play, bro.
Hey, Sammy's upset.
I am no,
No,
because
it's true.
do you know what
No,
it is?
it's
I'm just deep in it, yeah. You know when the man were talking, yeah. I'm thinking, but wait,
Can you actually deep what we're talking about and the reason behind it?
I'm thinking like,
nah,
what?
there's
Like-
a level of disrespect that's being publicized.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm
because my
backing
thing is,
them.
yeah.
I'm
Because my
backing
thing
you,
is, yeah.
100%.
Even if like someone like, let's say, Ronaldo come to speak, okay, I understand it because this is someone of winning mentality.
Do you think Ronaldo would ever go on Instagram and say such with such a following as well? Do you ever think he will literally tell his people
Anyways.
and the people that handle it? So that's the difference. There's a
Lingard's
level
brother.
of professionalism
Lingard's
that's
brother.
just gone out
Lingard's
the window.
brother, the rough play that you're
That's the
on,
title, boy.
Yeah, nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud.
nip that in the bud.
You know what?
And control your brother
It's
as
not
well.
a good look. Whatever you think is how it looks, it's not a good look.
not.
You're not me, no. You're not me, no.
not.
Relax. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
But you're not him.
You know,
Relax.
Get me.
Relax.
Because
You're
Lingard,
not-
if you're not careful, you will end yourself at bloody Brighton, bruv.
Even them lot might not even take him.
That's where you end up.
Nah, let's not disrespect that situation, man, Brian. You know what? No. You know what? No.
They
You know
might
what?
not.
No, they might not. You
They
know
might
what?
not.
You know what? You know why? I just looked at
listen.
Brighton don't necessarily take on particular controversial players, bar Morpay. And Morpay, in their eyes, I think they've given him the verdict, like that warning of like mind out, like you're representing us here. But he's still playing. He's still involved. I think he's gonna.
Kepa's a classy guy, man.
Yeah,
he's a
like-
classy guy. And even,
I hear it. Now you man are right. Still, Lingard's brother. Yeah, you're your joke, man. Still.
boy. But yeah, even talk about managers. Obviously, we're coming to the end of a season, and what is shaping to be a very interesting one. The place for the battle for top spot is still there. Top 4 is still there. Relegation is still there. Going to the final day.
True that.
But we have to give away some awards. Yeah. First, manager of the season. I'm gonna give you the short list. Yeah. Guardiola, of course.
Is
You
this
expect him to be there.
official?
This is official. These are the official 5. Guardiola is there.
This is tough.
Klopp is there. Obviously, you can
This
understand.
is tough.
Eddie Howe, he's done a job at Newcastle. Brought them from, the
did.
depths of relegation to where they are now.
There's hope.
Vieira, listen.
Despite the
Black
excellence,
excellence. Bruv, honestly,
There's-
excellence.
yeah.
And the man
There's levels
Frank.
to this.
Is Frankie's first
Frank
name or
who?
last name? From Brentford.
Oh.
Brentford manager.
No, not Lampard. That's why I said Frank.
Not Lampard. Not Lampard.
That's why I said Frank.
Not Lampard. Not Lampard. Not Lampard.
Because you see, that's when I would have said Rem is on something different.
Nah. Imagine.
You know what?
But if
I
we're
was
gonna
trying
be
to give-
really
I was gonna
honest,
try and give it to him.
we're gonna have to give it to Klopp.
Klopp, man.
We have to
It has to be Klopp.
because
Yeah, man.
He won both domestic titles.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
yeah, so like
And
yeah,
if City fumbled the bag, then
Yeah, you gotta give it to Klopp.
you have to give it.
Do you know what?
Even
do you
if,
know what?
Okay, wait.
I'm
In-
go on.
In the scenario that City win the league and Liverpool don't win the Champions League, would you still give it to
Yeah,
them?
Yeah,
only
yeah.
because
This is what I was
they've made the league hard for City.
Yeah,
Okay, fair.
Based on
Yeah.
in the comparisons again of, I know some of you man don't like to look at it, but Klopp's and Pep, the difference in the players that they focused on in the season, Klopp's decision on the players that he acquired were very, very testament to their season as an outcome, because overall, in years, they've been saying as fans they need a DM. When they signed Fabinho, that was answered. And then a little while later, they started noticing that the back four, the defense in particular, needs to improve. You know, it's rare to say that a professional club like Liverpool genuinely have centre backs that all can start at certain clubs. All of them.
I have to send shots. Sorry, even though
You see how he's playing that? I'm scared to see where the shot's going.
Oh my
I'm
days.
scared.
because
hey,
I'm sorry I have to be the bad guy. I
not sorry.
do rate Klopp. I'm not sorry. It's true. I'm not. I'm actually
Sorry, not sorry.
It's yeah. Sorry,
Sorry.
Now, here's my problem, yeah? I rate Klopp on what Liverpool have done in the last few seasons. I just need to understand where it's been Klopp and Pep era. That's what I need to understand.
Well, when?
Because from my understanding, Pep has been running the Prem for 4 years now.
He has 5.
5.
Yeah.
No, but obviously because the way Liverpool have been playing, only in the last few seasons it's becoming.
So should we say just from this season and last season?
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing. Because remember, Klopp was struggling. Struggling.
Yeah.
He was struggling.
even him when he first come.
Yeah, he was struggling. Yeah, he was. So fans and punditry that you lot are trying to gas up the. Because I'm starting to clock as well, and I think you lot have been saying this for a while. This English media love Liverpool, you know. They love
They
them.
Do you know what showed
They
it?
love them.
You know what showed it for me? And I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, Arsenal agenda, whatever." But sometimes Arteta will say stuff other managers are saying, and they just get on him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
What Arteta said about the whole fixtures thing.
Yeah.
Did Klopp not just moan today?
Yeah.
No one said a word.
And everyone's
Klopp has a
on to
pass.
Arteta.
No
and
one
just
said
like,
a
yeah.
word.
Yeah.
But Klopp was moaning that, oh, we just played on thing and now we're playing on Tuesday. So when Arteta was moaning about fixtures, everyone was saying, oh, why is my man moaning?
Fixtures has been an
But
ongoing issue.
again, like
as
even
well.
though I know that
love
I
Liverpool,
was rating Klopp, but I just needed just to know
Nah,
when
it's
when was his era? Like someone give me
When
the
Liverpool won the league.
Yeah,
When Liverpool won the league. That's when it started.
Since Liverpool won the league.
Okay,
Yeah.
because
That's when it happened.
to my understanding, Pep has been running this for 5 years now.
It's
Pep's been running this for a
Since
good
Liverpool
while.
won the league, that's when everyone's been.
And that's what I was going to justify on top of that was, as well as them winning the league, they were effectively the challengers because maybe one or two, literally out of those 5 seasons, maybe 1, 2 max that Liverpool didn't finish second. Maybe.
Because that's what I just need to understand is like, guys, I think people are forgetting. I think even Liverpool fans, you man are forgetting that you man were shite.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I think that's why they're loving it so much because
They know how
for
devastating
so long
take
it
it
was
in.
nothing.
it's a good.
But then the
feeling,
question I
like,
need to
them and
the
happy.
question that I need to ask Liverpool fans now, is are you lot gonna say Jordan Henderson is a better captain than Steven Gerrard?
I'll say it for you.
And Shegs, please make sure you clip
say it
this.
for you.
Yeah, just make sure this get clipped.
Do you know what? I'm gonna answer it from. Go on.
Can I be very, very honest with you?
Go on.
People will tell you that he is.
Now,
That who
let me
he
argue
is.
with it.
People will say that Henderson is.
Let me
better
dispute
captain than
that. Let me
Steven
dispute that.
Gerrard.
There are people out there that
Yeah,
will say
yeah,
hell
Henderson,
no.
bro. I'm
No,
telling
let me
you.
just.
Jerry,
See?
I promise you, there are.
That's
I don't
mad.
agree with it, but there are people out there.
And that's why
What do you
I
guys
don't
think? What
like
do you guys-
stats.
But wait, what do you guys actually think?
I'm saying it, yeah, from hearing it from a certain man's voice and not personal opinion. And as you man already know, I'm Mr. Underdog. So Henderson, I rate highly anyway. Yeah. And looking at it generally, look, he's achieved more than Gerrard.
Wait, did Gerrard have
Actually-
Klopp?
No.
Wait,
In
he's
his-
achieved more than Gerrard because he's won a league title.
Yeah, that's
And the
the
Champions
only.
League.
Gerrard's
Yeah,
won
well,
Champions
yeah,
League.
well,
No, but my point though, for Gerrard, the only thing he really got, obviously, domestics and all of that is cute. But he had no
was
league to
shaky.
speak on. So with Henderson leading them to that league victory, that makes a massive
Now,
difference.
But wait,
But
you
this
know,
is where they're
actually-
gonna argue. Is
No,
because-
Can I just say something before you come in? I think if Jordan Henderson wins Champions League
this season, crazy,
then
crazy.
I think we might have
It's
to
up
say.
for conversation.
I swear to you, it has to
because again, I'm thinking about it. That's
So
a
what?
point.
So
Because
what?
again,
Wait. Henderson will get a statue before Gerrard.
No.
Oh, I hope so.
That's what you're telling me.
I'm not saying
telling
that.
me.
No, I'm not saying
what
that.
you're telling me.
building it.
No,
I'll be there to build
No,
it.
you're telling me.
My brother
that one.
That's not on that. That's smelly. That's smelly.
That's what you're telling me.
Because you know all them years.
I'm not on that.
Gerrard's the greatest captain.
Yeah.
Gerrard's this.
He
Gerard's
he
that.
could have gone Chelsea. You forced him to
Henderson's come
stay.
in and
You
he's
forced
changed
him.
everyone's perspective. And I really only want Liverpool to win that Champions League final just to see if that happens. I do.
interesting.
Only that.
Okay.
I just
So
want it to happen for that.
Let me just ask you, yeah, because again, I feel like we're kind of bringing ability into it as well.
No,
But
we're not.
I
That's
feel like
messy.
I know I am.
That's messy.
I know I am. But I feel like we're bringing ability. That's not. But if you're looking at the role of a captain and what they should do, you are talking about inspiring the team to win.
Oh, amen.
And
No, you're right.
one has done more than the other. So if we're just looking at it based on his role as a captain, I don't think it's actually. I feel like Henderson might
do
edge
you
it
know
right now at this
No,
point.
do you know what? I'm
Yeah,
going
but
against my word against
how
you.
many matches
That's
did
what I'm
Gerrard
saying.
win
Take
for
away-
Liverpool on his ones?
I hear it.
That's
Okay,
what I was
I
just
hear
about to
that.
say.
That's another
I
point
was just
as
gonna
well.
say that. Honestly,
I hear
there's
it.
so many
This is
different,
actually
like there's
debate,
so
you
many
know, at
different
this point.
elements to Gerrard that really talks to me.
However,
That Champions League though.
Henderson, Liverpool's team have been to 3 finals in the space of what 4 or 5 years. Which
Gerrard.
and I think Gerrard only went to back, won one and lost one.
Yeah.
So it's a techie one.
With all them
very
years of
techie.
playing as well from the academy.
It's very techie.
Big difference.
But
Big difference.
I can't lie. Gerrard's better than Henderson as a
As a
captain.
captain, it's a different story. I hear it.
But I won't be mad at people bringing up the conversation though, because
Worth it.
it is valid conversation to actually be had.
Yeah, definitely now.
To be honest,
At the end of the day, it's simple logic, realistically. The Liverpool we speak of today, Henderson has been the leader of that. He has. Big part of that. And
That's
no
a big
one can...
fact.
This is
That's
why
true.
man them didn't understand when I kept saying I want Henderson on my team. You lot don't get it.
And remember-
I would
and they
love for that kind of player to be in my squad.
when he wasn't
That's
playing
what I
like
want.
last season as well.
I want that. He's proved me wrong, and I respect that. I want you to prove me wrong. Don't allow people to call you SHIT and then you go and show evidently, look, this is what I actually can do, and he's shown it. What? Nah, man, I respect him highly, man. He's the third best midfielder in the Premier.
But okay, let's go. Yeah, we've got 3 more awards to dish out. Player of the season. I'm gonna name the candidates: Trent, Jared Bowen, Cancelo, Mo Salah, Saka, De Bruyne, Son, and Ward-Prowse.
I'll give you my top 3 in the right order as well.
Do your top 3.
And I don't want anyone to ask me why.
Say your top 3. Let everyone
Salah,
answer and then.
Son, and Bowen.
Okay.
I'm just saying Salah, bro.
Oh, just straight Salah.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
And I would have easily given it to Son as well if it wasn't for his circumstances.
Now-
But Salah's just been jarring this season.
Now, yes, we should give it to Salah. I do agree with you on that.
I'm waiting for the bar.
There's a however. There's a however or a but.
I knew there was a bar.
But see this KDB,
Yeah, it's different gravy. So.
he has been consistent.
Bro, them 4 goals
How
he
many
scored,
seasons,
fam.
man?
He's been
I
consistent
won't
for
even
like
say-
a good 5-6 years, you know.
This season in particular, he's
He's been
that as well.
mad.
It's been great.
But
Off the
Salah
back of his injuries.
is potentially going to win top goal scorer and top assist man.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So
We
you're
gotta
gonna
give it to Salah.
you're gonna have to give it to him.
Yeah, you gotta give it to
But I don't know
Salah.
where the Bowen guy came in. I don't know where
Nah,
Saka
respect,
come
man.
in. That's begging it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
begging
begging
it.
No,
Saka
Saka
and
and
Bowen.
Bowen.
He
Nah,
deserves. He's not
nah,
gonna win
that's
it.
begging
it.
But Bowen is not gonna win it. But he
respect.
deserves. He deserves.
Show
He's done a lot.
respect.
What? Player of the
respect.
season.
No. I'm saying he deserves to be in the question.
Bowen deserves an honourable shout
all I'm
out.
saying-
No,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
he said. That's
Yeah.
not. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not honourable
Getting
shout out.
nominated is not.
That's not.
You guys
That's
don't
not.
think. Wait.
Yes,
Let me
it
just
is.
understand
What do you
something.
mean?
Wait. Let me understand
No,
something.
it's not.
Wait.
No, it's
Maybe
not.
Wait. Let me understand
shortlisted
something.
and then
You
say,
guys
no,
don't
you
feel.
dropped out.
You guys don't believe, yeah, that he should be. He
No.
should be
Player of the season.
No.
Not player of the season. I'm not saying he's
He
not gonna
deserves
win
to
it,
be
but do you think he
spoken
shouldn't
about.
be
I'm
within
not
the
saying he
shortlist?
is.
Yeah, he does. He spoke
Yeah.
about, but
There's a
outside
shortlist and then
of
there's nominees.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Come
So
on,
you don't
bro.
want. You don't think he should be a
There's a
nominee?
shortlist
Yeah.
and then
Even
there's
Saka,
nominees.
he's
He
been
deserves
balling
to be
out, man.
nominees.
Saka, I can understand Saka, but Bowen has balled out
Even-
against
Nah, but
anyone.
Saka's-
You lost
Even
man.
yesterday,
Nah,
bruv, I swear he bagged the goal against City.
Even this Ward-Prowse guy, I guarantee you, man, they've only put man there because my man's banging free.
That's
kicks.
it.
Yeah, bruv, that's it.
That is it.
I'm saying Ward-Prowse,
That's
yeah. I
literally-
can understand
To be
Ward-Prowse.
honest,
they
you
just
know
had
how
to
I love.
I can
You know
understand
how I love
Ward-Prowse.
Ward-Prowse. He
I
should
can
not be
understand
nominated
Ward-Prowse
or
and
in the
Saka
They have
list.
to
being there.
sprinkle some
But
English in
Bowen
there.
has
No, but there's enough English that they're gonna sprinkle.
Nah, but the
There's
thing
enough.
is, Bowen has
I
been
didn't
class
think
this
of that,
season.
but you're
He's
right.
White
been class.
English.
Wait, can I please just
There's
say
not
something?
Not black
a lot of
English,
players-
white
there's not even-
English.
No, but the thing is, yeah, there's not a lot of players that has
Can I
been
please
as
be honest
consistent
with
as Bowen this
You
season.
see in this list here, or
That's the truth.
But like, you
Facts,
see the
you know,
nominees.
he should be there.
Like, the only
Saka,
players
Ward-Prowse.
that I want to see, yeah. Let's be really clear and honest about this. The only people that we should really be seeing in this is Liverpool and Man City players. I don't want to see no one else.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't wanna see no one else.
It's
I
so
wanna
true.
argue that.
It's
I
true.
don't wanna
And
know.
why is there no other like defenders or nothing?
Exactly. I don't.
Huh?
Like Van Dijk should be
Yeah,
there.
Van Dijk should
Van
be
Dijk
in there.
there,
Why
though.
not? Why not?
Because he hasn't done.
Whoa, whoa,
He
whoa,
hasn't. No, he hasn't.
Wait,
I'm not gonna have that. I'm not gonna have that.
Whoa.
Wait. Think about Van Dijk. Can you think of any Van Dijk moment this season like that?
I don't need to.
No, you can't. He hasn't
But
been
he's
anything.
integral.
You're not saying it by
Do you
his
know what? Do you
name.
know what?
Trent has done stuff this season.
Trent has been
defensively
do you know what?
and attacking.
Do you know what?
And attacking. Do you know how many assists Trent has got this season?
I was just
Van
gonna
Dijk
say,
hasn't been that
if
guy
I'm
like
gonna
that,
be
man.
honest, I agree with Sheds. It's not that Van Dijk hasn't been. It's not that he
But he hasn't been
No, I hear it.
spectacular.
But he just hasn't been that guy this season.
Facts. And do you know what? Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why?
the season
Do you know
when
why?
everyone was
Do you know
talking
why?
about
Sorry, no, wait.
I know
there's
why.
a
I
difference.
know why.
No, it's his partner. What's the other youth?
Yes, this is what I was gonna say.
No,
Matip
Matip.
and Konate have been
Konate.
exceptional.
Konate,
They've been
yeah.
exceptional
Yeah,
since Van
Konate.
Dijk's return of
Yeah,
injury.
Konate.
Since his
I was
return of
good to
injury, and in
Konate.
fairness, think about it. Van Dijk hasn't had to go back either. He's been still very healthy. I could be undermining my terms of the statement, but he's been healthy. He's been very much contributing the defensive system. To be honest, if anything, if there's one person who's a real problem in their defense who needs to fix up because now it's solidified, is Gomez. Because Liverpool looking,
He doesn't even play anyway. That
because
guy's
Liverpool
gone,
look great now with Van Dijk, who's leading the fort. Konate, he's already shown his presence, got a couple goals in him, and Matip has shown again why he was signed in the first place for free. By the way, if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't Matip. They didn't put a penny on
Right,
it.
allow me,
No,
man. Matip
you
is
don't get it. You don't
dry.
have to. No, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to. It's not for you.
Wait, how long has Matip been there?
Trent has been a big
Wait. How
improvement
long
this
has
season.
Matip been there?
At least like 5 minutes.
And for a minute, no.
Yeah.
And
And what
for
you
a
saying
minute,
now?
Matip was dry.
Yeah, no, your lips
been
are
there for a
dry.
long
He only stepped up when he realised
Matip
he was on the
No,
field.
no, I'm not having it. I'm actually
been
not
there for a
having
long
it.
time. He's been there for a
I know
long
you know,
time.
but I don't want to hear
Matip
it.
was dry, you know.
wanna
He's been there for the longest.
All I wanna
I've
say
all the
is-
defenders.
Matip
He was
has-
there with Lovren.
That's
all I
okay.
want to say is, bro,
You
all
man
I
are
want to say
trying-
Wait.
is, All I want to
trying
say
to
is
hear it.
There was a time in life, Matip and Liverpool were in the same
That's what I'm
category.
saying.
No, allow me.
that's
I
true,
don't allow me.
that's a bit-
That's
Allow me.
arguable, yeah.
Allow me.
Okay, at the
I
time
don't want to
he was
hear
there.
Matip's
There was
name.
another defender, I think Clavan. I think Matip might have played with him too.
All I-
Bun them and they're gone for a reason.
All
Matip's still here,
All I'm
strong.
gonna say is, I know Liverpool fans that will tell you Matip was dead.
No, disagree.
You're lying.
I'm not.
You're lying.
lying.
Matip, once upon a
You're
time he was
lying.
dead.
You're lying.
Once upon a
No, I
time.
don't care.
Once
I don't
upon a
care.
time.
I don't
He
care
was.
what.
He was.
Yeah, I don't care.
He
So,
was.
bro,
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's
There's nothing wrong with that. But once
Henry's
upon a time
first
he was
8
dead.
games in the
Seasons
Premier
ago.
League was dry too. I don't care.
Gomez
My
was benching
point
him like 2
for
seasons
this
ago.
season that we're talking
That's
about,
true.
Matip
Yeah.
and Konate have
Yeah,
been
he was. He
exceptional
was.
for the
It's true. I'm deep.
Say that again, Shakes.
Gomez was benching him.
Yeah, that's cool. I hear that. For a little bit.
A little?
No, behave.
It was a couple of seasons, you know. What are you talking about?
Because you're going
Really,
on like you're not
until
seeing what Klopp
Gomez got
did.
injured,
Because
innit?
now you're going. No, but he was already having them injuries from then, bro. What are you doing?
you're lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. No, don't. No, we're gonna have problems. We're actually gonna have
You
problems.
see Matip?
We're gonna have
You know when
problems,
he took it out?
When?
When he didn't go AFCON and they won it.
Jerry, leave him.
They won it.
Leave him.
He said I'm not going. He said I'm not
That's
going.
fine.
It's true.
And they
But
won.
That's fine.
Joke,
but
man.
listen, anything could have happened in that situation. Unfortunately, it doesn't help him in that circumstance. And it backs you lot's point. I hear that. But my point again, this season, Konate and Matip have been exceptional. With the consideration that Van Dijk has literally been supportive of that. And that never would normally happen where you have the freedom to have good players, because Matip's not shit. He's never signed to be shit. He just came in, it was awkward for him. Yeah, he looked a bit awkward. That's how I looked at it. Because initially, man can't be called a flop. They didn't spend big bucks on a brother. There was no, they could have sold him the next season. They would have been fine. Keep it moving and grooving. The point of my matter, and I will definitely close at this because I'm not defending Liverpool like a fan. I'm defending the club because
sound
I
like
respect
you've been
it.
defending
I
them.
respect
You
it.
took
I
a
respect
lot,
it because we're not giving certain man the credit they deserve. Because Matip has been great, Konate's been great too, but the player I really want us to focus on this season who's really improved is Trent.
Trent. Thank
Trent
you.
has
It's
improved.
true.
Especially defensively, especially in that cup final.
He has.
You can all you want.
Trent has been.
You can all you want.
Even in terms of
Vinicius
competition.
is gonna have something to say about that one.
Interesting. But yeah, quickly, young player. We got Trent, Foden, Gallagher, Mitchell,
Gallagher, don't want to hear nobody
Mount,
else. Don't
Ramsdale,
hear nobody
Rice, and Saka.
Let's give it to Trent, man.
Gallagher.
Yeah, give it to
Trent or
Trent.
Gallagher.
Trent, man.
Yeah.
Trent.
It's annoying that
Trent.
Trent's still in that category because of his age, but if it wasn't for Trent, I'm giving it
Yeah,
to
it's
Gallagher.
good.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, and the big one, the Ballon d'Or. I'm gonna supervise. Did you say money?
Yeah.
You're bluffing.
I'm not mad at that.
Oh, but wait,
I'm
it's
not
an
mad.
assault.
AFCON.
I'm not saying in terms of
AFCON.
points. No,
Wait. He's won AFCON.
FA
Got to the
Cup.
final of everything. Premier League still there
yeah.
in
League
contention
Cup.
for it.
May win champs. May win champs.
In terms of how, no, wait.
But he's not
I'm
gonna
saying
get it. He's not
not
gonna
gonna
get
get
it.
it. But in terms of how we know Ballon d'Or works,
That's the politics. Yeah,
that's the politics.
That's the
His
politics.
name
That's
before
the
I knew
thing.
who was there, but
It's
if
This
true.
ain't it. This ain't it.
For me,
This ain't it.
it's a question of
it ain't him, they're
Salah.
probably gonna say Benzema or something, bro.
Salah and
It depends who
Benzema.
wins champs.
Thank you.
It depends who wins champs.
Can you just
Do
talk
you want the
properly
truth?
now?
Do you want the truth?
Just say
Whichever
properly.
one of them wins the Champions League.
Yeah.
It's gonna get it.
Literally.
To be
Salah,
honest,
Benzema. Let's
yeah.
talk properly.
I can't lie.
Advert's crazy.
Who was it? Salah, KDB, and
And Benzema, yeah.
now all three of them deserve to win Ballon d'Or this season
Within their
for different reasons.
However, one of them's
I
coming.
told you.
But I just love Benzema.
Benzema. And then listen, I've tried my best.
I just
not
love him.
The way
just
I'm
love
gonna
him.
I'm gonna reword it. Yeah, I don't want to do the stats thing because the stats are crazy. But the way he's been performing this season, because at the end of the day, people
bits.
performances matter, and he's really led that club to where they are this season. That league victory heavily involved, and potentially, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think this is where I try to stay away from. I am gonna go there now. Potentially, he's the top. He's same like Salah, top goal scorer and assist in the division. I believe so. I believe so. I believe so. But Champions League as well led them all the way.
all the way,
Come on,
all the way.
Benzema
the way.
grabbed the team and said, "Yo,
It's actually all him.
come here, blood.
he dragged
We're
them,
going
he
to a
dragged them
final
there.
to go to.
He actually dragged them. He
All
actually
right, let's
dragged them.
go.
He dragged them still.
The fuck you mean, bro?
dragged
My
them still.
Algerian
I
G.
think
My
that they all
God,
deserve
that is
to win
different
it,
premium,
but
bruv. Give it to him, bro.
I think top two is out of Salah and Benzema
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
Gassed.
Whoever wins champs.
Also, there's World Cup as well, so that's gonna come into the
That
thing.
might, yeah, that
I
comes
don't-
into
Monday
I
might.
I honestly,
do you know what?
Wait.
Wait.
Do you know
Thinking
why
about
it's
it,
not
since
the
Monday is
just-
gonna
it's a
be in thing as well.
No, it's not.
Wait,
It's a possibility.
Wait, do you not think that
I'm
FIFA
not-
care about African
Thank
Cup
you.
of Nations?
What?
No.
What African?
Jerry!
Wait, Sam,
Not that they necessarily care
Sam,
about it like that.
what African player, bar Miller, did they really give a damn about in this Ballon d'Or? They
Salah.
celebrate?
No, the only person that you
Now-
no, George Weah. That's the
Now-
only person. George Weah's the only person that's
Thank
won.
you, George Weah.
That's
Sorry.
it.
Like really and truly.
But let's be
truly,
real.
remember-
Do you think that FIFA are looking at African Cup of Nations?
They will look at. They will. With the World Cup, they will do.
See, Ballon d'Or, that's a
won't,
European
though.
thing.
They won't.
Nah, Ballon d'Or's a
They
European
won't.
thing,
They'll be
man.
looking at
Anyway.
Senegal.
You're
They'll
really
look at
smoking the
Senegal.
wrong
They'll
way.
look at Senegal on the thing. This World Cup, they'll look
You
at
didn't
them.
hear what Jerry said.
I'm listening now.
Jerry.
Ballon d'Or is a European thing anyway.
Exactly.
There you go.
So when the African Cup of Nations are
They
going to
don't
that.
care when it's on. They don't care. if
Money,
it's
you're my
been
brother,
won.
but you ain't winning
Yeah.
that, man. I'm
Don't
sorry.
care.
Like, if you play for France or something, then
Yeah,
maybe.
then
You know,
maybe.
you know what's
yeah.
painful about them things? Say, you know, man, them like kind of get that little. Oh, like you might get it this time. You know, like money would never like
not getting it.
sit there with a suit and think, yeah, like this could be my year. you know?
That's mad. You
It's
know.
not the case.
It's just because of the numbers that even Salah's done as well.
Oh, come on, man.
Mane hasn't even done close to the same numbers
Yeah.
that he's done. this
Mane's not
season,
trying
so
to either.
He definitely is, though. I can bet you on that one. He definitely is.
He
He
is.
definitely
Boy,
is.
Yeah.
well,
Definitely is.
He is.
it's
man.
been a
is.
good one.
It has.
Do you guys want to get anything off your chest? Because,
Lingard's
like,
brother.
No. Something else before you drop that bomb again, because I didn't get to speak on it. I just wanted to mention, yeah, and it's gonna be so controversial when I say it, and you'll understand why I say it, because I think it's important. Race is important, and when you talk about race, it's definitely a factor that we all need to open our eyes and see. But you see, when it comes to us as people of black race and everything else, let's really see when something that relates to us, and see how the pundits respond so quickly in comparison to the young Jake Daniels when he came out confessing that he is who he is for his personal reasons. At the end of the day, I respect the young man for coming out, because that's what shocked me. He's only
How old is he?
17 years of age. I respect that at that young age he's taken that opportunity once he signed his professional contract to confirm to the public, to the world, of his story, and I respect that. But you see the pundits that don't like to really understand that you are and have always been our problem when you was playing and when you're now not playing. I don't see enough of your support about the things that we require, because you sit there week in, week out, years on end, and you don't really care about the people of color. Never have. I don't see how quick. I don't see the retention of how quick you must respond to a young white boy who's playing at Blackpool, who's come out with his sexuality, whereas a young black man in the 90s did the exact same thing. Where was you, my guy? I don't see it. I don't see you backing the people.
Like I've just
But it's
said,
okay. I don't want it to
when
be...
it comes to the whole the sexuality thing, if you're gay, just be gay. I don't need to know if you're gay or not. I don't care. I don't even need to know if you're straight or not. I don't care, because your performance doesn't affect
Your football's your football. I
your
respect
thing.
That's it.
it.
Get it? That's just my thing. But shout out the young 17-year-old, because obviously he has a lot of balls for. And I know that there's probably a lot of gay men.
Anyway,
wow. What taste is?
I've been staring at it for time, guys. Obviously, you know our thing,
guy said
innit?
that he wants
If you
it.
do a little madness, you have to take a forfeit. I'm gonna be honest.
That's still.
I put my hands up out of respect of my back pages, the people who listen, the people who watch us. Of course, you know what to do. Subscribe, listen to the platform, but most importantly to the man them. I've absolutely been disrespectful to them, and I have to say it on camera, on the mic, that my presence has been very much a problem for personal reasons. So for that matter, I shall take my own forfeit for the absence, and I miss you guys, and it's been a pleasure.
And on that, you sound like a United player, but
Actually, not that bad.
on that note,
Bro, that thing was a lot.
we're out.